86-year-old Robert Freson found himself in Freeport, Maine in the fall of 1998. He and his wife, Jeanette, were vacationing in the state and had gone shopping in LL Bean. They decided to spend another day and wanted to find a hotel on the coast. Because it was fall, most of the season hotels were closed, but they managed to find a room at an inn on Bailey Island. They settled in for the night and the next morning went for a drive. As they traveled down the spine of Bailey Island, they found their dream home for sale. There, right along the coast, an 1800s shingled-style cottage sitting right on the water. They bought it nearly on the spot. Since then, Freson and his wife have refocused their life in Maine. He is an internationally famous photographer with a career that goes back 50 years. He worked as a studio assistant for Irving Penn in New York and has spent most of the last half-century as a freelance photojournalist working on his own for all the great stories around the world. He has covered famines and crises across the globe and interviewed and photographed many of the world's most famous politicians. He's covered the funeral of Winston Churchill, the wedding of Princess Diana and Prince Charles. He befriended Dwight Eisenhower after Eisenhower left the office of U.S. President, and he also shot John Kennedy as he was running for the presidency. He has met many famous actors and actresses, including Lauren Bacall, Bianca Jagger, Omar Sharif, and Sophia Loren. He befriended visual artists such as Marc Chagall and Salvador Dali. As a studio assistant with Irving Penn, he shot photographs of Pablo Picasso in his studio. He has seen more and traveled to more places than most of us would ever imagine possible. His life is now in Maine, quietly along the coast in Harpswell. As he looks back at his life and his career, Freson is in the process of chronicling his work. His house is filled with the evidence of his career. 500,000 slides in his basement alone, prints all over the place, and he is working to find a way to donate his work to an institution of higher learning in Maine or perhaps a museum. This is Bob Keyes with the Portland Press Herald.